Okay, we will start in 4 minutes. I'm not sure who's here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm not sure who's here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm not sure who's here. Okay, so just to update everyone, we're almost done with the semester. Okay, some of you already finished your final tests, and some of you are not yet, especially class 4199 and 4196. You haven't started your examination yet. So, well, with COVID situation, I guess we're not going back to school and we are still probably taking the tests online. Okay. But today I want to discuss the class standing so you will know where you at right now, or you can see whether you are or your class standing is good, and then you're good to go with the course. Okay, so the purpose of this lesson is for you to check whether you are good already or you need to do something for you to cope up with those missing requirements. Okay, well, I already made a post on Facebook about the agenda. Okay, first, if you're missing one of the following, like speaking one, speaking two, listening one, listening two, or if you have two or more absences, okay, so those are your missing requirements. Because if you do, then definitely it will pull down your marks to the lower mark. So today I am going to give you a chance to do an enhancement activity for you to get those scores. Okay, but for those who already know that they have good standing, especially if they don't have absences in on the whole semester, I think you are good in standing. Okay, but if you wish to participate on this enhancement activity, no problem. Okay, you can still do it. However, these are just an additional score for you. Okay, but the result of this, I will only put an additional 1 point on the lowest requirement that you had. Let's say, for example, your listening one is 9, and then your speaking one is 9. Your listening to is 7, and your listening one is 8. So definitely we will put that enhancement activity to the lowest, which is the one that I mentioned, the 7 square, or probably the attendance. Because what I'm doing right now is I will tell you later, you will see on the screen later on how I compute your marks. Okay. So today I am gonna walk you through first with your scores. Uh, all right, you have to be attentive right now so that you can see your scores. I will do it by section or by class. All right, I'm not gonna go back if you missed it. Okay, but you can actually go over the video if you want to really see. So today I am not going to say one by one the names because we don't have that luxury of time. I only do this. I only actually insert this on my activities right now. Okay, so it will be easier. So we will pull up your Excel or the class record, and then you will see. So I will only mention those who have lower marks that really needed to do this enhancement activity. Okay. All right. Wait for me for a second. Okay. Let me pull up your scores. Okay. All right, so let's start with the class 4197. Okay, let me explain first the heading. Okay, the heading is ML1, that is mini listening 1, MS1 mini speaking 1, A is attendance, ML2 is mini listening 2, and MS2 is mini speaking 2, and GS means group score. Okay, so actually your midterm, it's easier to for you to understand. This will all be divided by 6. Okay, all right. So we'll just add MS1, and attendance. Okay, that will be 1, and then ML1, ML2, MS2, and group score, and then that will be your midterm scores. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where you put them. It's because we will be dividing them equally. All right. Okay. So let's say, for example, okay, let's have Mary, the first one. Let's say she has 6.95 ML1, 7.2 MS1, 10, 8, but we don't have a Mina speaking too. I don't have her video for some reasons, so that's mark it red. So now if you see that you don't have Mini speaking too, I don't know if I missed it. I checked both DM Learning as well as Facebook where you submitted one by one. So if you think I still missed it, then send me a message until tomorrow to make sure I have that. Okay? All right? Because there are many of you and I also need to check. Can you hear me? Hold on. Sorry. Can you hear me? I have to. Can you hear me? There you go. Okay. So for now, let's have Johnny, which missing mini speaking 1, mini listening 2, and mini speaking 2. So this is Johnny, you need to do something with this enhancement activity. Okay, Peter, I'm just wondering why Johnny has 10. Okay, shouldn't be 10, week 6 and week 7. No, it should be 6. Huh. All right, there you go. So Peter missed speaking 2, Evan missed speaking 2, Jay missed listening 1, Mary missed listening 1, and Sophia missed listening 1. So for class 4197, those are the students who got lower scores, okay, or missing the requirements. Now, I want you also to look at here. I will scroll them down little by little so that you can see, you can take a glimpse of your score. So if you can see, if you have 7 and below, so I think you have to do something with that as well so that it will be a little bit higher. Okay. This one is actually the result of your final speaking test, so I hide it for now because that's not a part of the midterms. And here we go. Anyway, when it comes to attendance, if you have a perfect attendance from week 1 to week 8, it means that you have a 10. Okay, this is a half. Okay, well, your week 9 to week 15 or during the test, that will consider that we added on your final marks. Okay, so if you have 1 absent, you get an 8. If you have 2 absences, 6. If you have late, that's 0.5, and the rest. Okay, and that's it. All right, so that's it for 4197. And let's do 4191. 4191, let's have Alfred. I'm not sure, Alfred. I know the mini speaking one, you missed it. It's because your name wasn't called. You didn't volunteer. But mini speaking 2, I don't know why you're not here. Okay, I did not see your video. So please send me if you have it. And Tom, you missed speaking 1. Speaking 1. Oh, okay. Tom, I guess I saw it. Okay, on Facebook. All right, so I have to mark this one. I'm sorry. Okay, blue would be Desi. You don't have. Mini speaking 1, and Rose as well. You don't have Mini speaking 2. Army, Hazel, Woody, you missed. Woody, you missed listening 1. And you don't have speaking 2 as well. So Jaden, it's okay. Steve and Bill, okay, they don't have the speaking 2s, but they already participated in a very big program, so I will consider this. And April, you missed 2 actually. 1 is speak mini listening 1, and speaking 2. I don't have your videos as well, April. I cannot find. Okay. All right. So that's it. Okay. Let me scroll it down little by little. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's move on to 4191. 4191, oh, sorry, 4195. So this one, they're quite complete, I guess. Okay, but let's start with Sarah. Sarah, we don't have mini speaking 2. Jack, no mini speaking 2. David, missed listening 1. Peter, missed listening 1. And Peter also missed speaking 2. Goliath missed what is this? Mini listening 2. Johnny missed listening 1. And Jimmy missed speaking 2. And the rest are okay. So you can take a look here. But there are few people who have 5 or 6 on the other categories. So try to look at your scores so that you can participate on this enhancement activity. Now, 4199. Let's see. Okay, let me try to put in a full screen. Sorry. $4199. Here we go. Helen, you missed speaking 2. Joy, speaking 2. Bonga, you missed listening 1, and mini speaking 1 as well. And V, listening 1, and Jenny 1, speaking 2. Jenny, who is Jenny? Oh, I think I got Jenny. Is it Jenny? Levi 4191. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I think I have her. All right, so I get the video. Hold on. Jenny, okay, I will go back to your video. I'm afraid I don't have your score here. Okay, so that's for 4199. I guess this class is quite good. They're following their requirements. Okay, and 4196. Okay, mini speaking 2. We don't have Nancy. Elisabetta, you missed listening 1 and speaking 2. We don't have that. Sophia, no speaking 2. Venus, no speaking 2. And Mushroom, no speaking 2. Okay, so guys, here we go. Check on your class standing. Again, if you think your score are high enough, again, you don't need, let's say for example, this one. See, where? Nibi. Okay, wait. All right, let's say for example, Nibi, she has 6. Okay, I think she has 2 absences plus 1 excuse, but the excuse I already remove it. Winby, there you go. Sophia, why only two? That should be six. Um, Venus, sorry, that's six. Okay. If you really see something odd as well, okay, you can always message me, but I take a look on it already. Okay. Um, your speaking two requirements are actually really good. I enjoyed. I had the whole night watching all of them, and yeah, it's really difficult. I promise actually to have at least three best performance to have a 10. Okay, but I cannot decide. It's because I'm gonna be biased. I guess I need to ask people to watch it too, and we can vote which one are the best actually for those. I saw a lot of really good content and performances. There are people who are really good in pronunciation as well as in talking, but when it comes to presentation, or they did not perform really well. But I was surprised also to have those. I don't really hear them inside the classroom, but when it comes to output, wow. Okay, actually, they surprised me. Okay, so these are your class standing right now. Okay, and you know this is 60% of your mark, and the other 40% will be your attendance and group participation, and your final speaking test and final listening tests. Okay, so that will be your finals. So what I'm showing you right now is your midterm test or midterm grades or classes standing for midterms, and that is 60% of your final mark. Okay, now let's move on to the enhancement. Okay, the enhancement, for those who are missing ones, you have to do something with it, like you have to really do it right so that your content is good, and I can put them in at least two of your missing requirements. Okay, but Johnny was missed three. I don't know how to handle this mark. Okay, but it depends on your output. Okay, now what are you going to do in the enhancement? Okay, here we go. Again, I said I'm not gonna write. Listen carefully on what you are going to do. So let's see. I'm gonna remove your class record now, and let's go back to screen. Share and application window. Oh, this one, and okay. So your activity is to summarize the content of a video. Okay, the activity. Okay, here we go. So first, the steps are first listening, and then summarizing. Well, that's writing. Okay, we don't have a writing activity. Okay, but I want you to write so that you can make a good output. Okay, so summarize the content of a video. Okay, but definitely your final output is your direct speech. Direct speech means you are going to talk about the summary of the video or the content you watch, and as if you are the one talking. That's direct speech. Okay, you're not trying to convey the words of other people, but it's you who are talking. It's just that you're going to summarize it. Okay, all right, so instructions is choose one of the videos to watch. Okay, all right, first choice is techniques in public speaking. I shoot this last week, I guess. Okay, I have to shoot because I have two other universities which the same class, so I might as well make it in one. Okay, so which is you are a part of it. So techniques in public speaking. Actually, this is also good for those who haven't really performed yet, because you can actually get tips from it on how to deliver your final performance. You can see the do's and don'ts on this content. All right, I invited two of good students speakers to guest on this video, and then Well, it's already outlined. All you need to do is to listen, and listen also to the introduction as well as the conclusion, so that you can make your own. Okay. The second one is, this one is a little bit of, I do it for in a between recreation as well as in an academic, tips in boosting confidence. So the title is Boosting Confidence in English. I think there's a 101 at the end. Okay. So okay, you can find it on my channel, which is Gagampogi TV. Okay, those are the videos. Those are the academic videos that is related to what you are going to do. All right. Okay. So just to give you a little bit of information, the techniques in public speaking is quite longer, which is 51 minutes, but these are actually outlined, really outlined. Okay, but if you choose the boosting confidence in English, this is more of a, entertainment. Okay, but we are able to portray three tips there in boosting your confidence in English. So it's up to you. If you are more of a academic thing, and if you really want to learn from the techniques, then I think you prefer this one. But if you don't have much really time, and if you wanted to make it simpler, then you have to do the boosting confidence in English. So I don't really ask you to, oh, I'm not giving you uh, specific topic. All right, so right after you watch the video, okay, here's the thing what you're going to do. Okay, outline your summary into three parts. Okay, this is your preparation. Okay, introduction. Okay, well, on the content, on the introduction, the speaker already told you the introduction. All you need to do is to summarize it, okay, and make it your own. Okay, outline your summary into three parts. So you have to get a pen and paper, write your introductions into 3 to 5 sentences. Okay, and then body, 6 or more sentences. Okay, this one is discussing, or this is the content already. And conclusion is 3 to 5 sentences. Okay, so this one is probably you can make your own as well based on what you heard. Okay, so once you already write, so the good thing about writing the outline or summary is you still have a chance to check whether you have grammatical. Okay, I want to check also the grammatical structure of this. It's because there is a preparation process. Okay, so it means that if you're not sure about the grammar, okay, then I think you need to seek help. Okay, or find someone who can proofread your work before you finally make it as an output. All right, now let's say you already written, or you already have written your introduction, body, and conclusion. It was proofread, it's good to go. Okay, then this time I also want you to try to do some techniques in making your output. Okay, because your output is record your outline in an MP3 file. It doesn't need to be a video because it's very difficult to do that now. MP3 is just record on your phone. That's fine, and then you get the MP3 file and send, as long as it's your voice. Okay, if you're not doing it, if you're not the one who's recording it, then well, it's a matter between you and God if you are lying already or not. Okay, so here we go. Record your outline in MP3 file and wait for the instructions where to submit. So probably it will still be in Facebook group where you can upload your MP3 on a specific post of the output, or probably I will ask someone to make a group in Zalo, and then you can send that in Zalo. It's easier to play, it's easier to download or upload, and that's it. Okay, I'm not gonna do with mLearning anymore because it took me a while to download everything. Okay, and so probably it's either we do it in Facebook or in Zalo. Okay, so I will ask one of you to create a group in Zalo specifically for submitting these enhancement activities. Okay, all right. So this video will be up to probably 12 midnight tomorrow, so we still have chance to look at it. All right, and if you have further questions, you can send me a message or probably if you have concerns, as much as possible, I don't want you to send me a message on my messenger, because that's my personal communications. As much as possible, you can do it on the group in Facebook. Okay, if you have questions, then you can post it there. Okay, or issues or concerns. I will also try to make a post about issues and concerns. All you need to do is to write your names, your class number, and what is your issue. Okay, or what is your problem that needs to be checked. Okay, I'm extending this part so that everybody is okay. It's because well, I don't have really the deadline for your midterms yet. It's because we can submit it at the same time. So same time with your finals because of the COVID thing. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm giving you now a chance to fix everything before it will be included. So we have an ample time to do it. Okay, but of course you have to give me time as well to arrange everything, and checking is not really easy. Like, let's say for example, your speaking outputs. I had 2 nights like watching, reading, no, not reading, watching and listening to your videos, although I enjoyed it a lot. Anyway, so I hope you guys are all enjoying your vacations. For class 4199 and 4196, I'll see you on Saturday for your first day of the test for the groups who are scheduled for the first week of the test. So I guess that's it. Okay. Just send your questions in Facebook if you have questions. And that's it, I guess. Good night, everyone. Okay. Class for 196. Demon. What's your what's your English name? Oh, Tracy. Tracy. Uh, okay, sorry. Actually, I only see one. Maybe your one absent is on the finals. Wait. Oh, two absences. Tracy. 6. Okay. Okay, I'm ending this now. And good night, everyone.